Halvar's right. The thieves have made their way into the upper district. They even stole from the guards.
I notice a distinct lack of prisoners here.
That is, we have been unable to apprehend the thieves so far.
Disappointing.
What do we do now? What are your orders?
Isn't this your job? Then do it. Don't come back until you have results.
Yes, sir.
So these two, Barrett and Ejnar. I spoke to Barrett the traitor.
Ah, what did she tell you?
She saw through my lies.
Too bad, but I suppose I shouldn't have expected anything else. I hoped you'd do a better job. You do realize I can't pay you if you don't bring back any information.
I found Ejnar.
What did you do to him? Was it painful?
He won't cause you trouble anymore.
I'm sure he won't. But that wasn't my question. What did you do with him? Tell me.
I killed him.
Ah, my very own executioner. Now I can finally sleep easy again. This has been a pleasure. I'll let you know if I ever need anything again.
Is that it?
What did you expect? I thought we understood each other. You do something for me, I pay. End of story.
You said if I got results, there'd be more money.
Really? That doesn't sound like me. Why the hell not?
That's it?
I've given you money already. The seed money, remember? We had a deal. You should be delighted with how it all turned out. We make a good team, you and me.
Very good.
They stole from me, but they stole from your guards, too.
You think that's a good enough reason for me to waste manpower guarding your door?
The warehouse needs protection.
Aren't you there?
Of course.
In that case, I'm making you responsible. You'll personally pay for every item that disappears. If not, I'll give the job to someone else.
You can't. I'll complain to Goliath.
Goliath? How do you plan to get past those purple creatures? Besides, for all I know, it's you that's behind all these disappearing items.
Me? I would never.
I'm not sure I trust you.
No, I'll pay. I'll do what you need me to.
Good. Now get out of here.
What do you have in stock?
I think I can part with an item or two. It'll take me an hour or so to correct the ledgers, but I gave you my word.
Careful where you're stepping with those big dumb feet of yours.
You're a warlord?
My name's Ulf. Warlord Ulf. And don't you forget it, young'un. And if you even think about making trouble around here, you can expect a warm welcome from my Danya.
Danya? Who's that? Your lady friend?
Danya's my weapon, you goddamn idiot. So unless you're looking to get real intimate with her, stay on my good side. You hear?
Duly noted.
I was there when we laid the foundations of Goliath and Edon. Those were the good old days, let me tell you. So you better show me some respect, or you'll be meeting my Danya, and you won't like it.
Need something?
Don't make me do that again!
Who knows how long all this will stand here for? Ah! Ugh.
That isn't gonna work.
Trade with your comrades in suffering. But above all,
Get behind me!
it'll help everyone. Should you ever run low on supplies and have to head out into the wilderness, make sure you take adequate protection. Strong armor is all well and good, but protection against radiation and extreme weather conditions can save lives. Now time for a little music. You're listening to Herbert, live from the orbit.
Damn it. The whole world is going to end and everyone's still going about their daily lives. It's a crazy thing to watch.
Wonder what this place used to be.
It's better to stick to the reliable advantage of technology. Now time for a little music. You lonely.
I took this from the Reavers.
You? How the hell did you manage that?
Instead of asking questions, how about you just pay me?
Don't forget who you're talking to. Here, take this.
That's it?
For you, that's it. I don't like you playing hero even though I warned you off. If they'd killed you, they would have known we were onto them. So don't think I like what you did.
I know what I'm doing.
So do I. Wait a minute. I think I see an opportunity here.
Oh yeah? All of a sudden? What makes you think I'd still be interested?
The situation is different now. You'd be acting directly on my behalf. Listen to me, and you'll have so many shards you won't know where to spend them.
Fine. What's your idea?
You've already proven that you can handle yourself against a couple of Reavers. But what about something bigger? Could you take that on?
Giant Reavers. Sure, no problem.
Smartass, I'm talking about a troll. That beast has 3 of our best warriors on its conscience. I was sure they'd be able to get rid of it. So I need someone who's got the brawn and the brains to tackle this job.
About that troll. Where can I find the troll?
Like I said, that beast is getting dangerously close. Try northwest of the seedling fields. If you want to be absolutely sure, go see Astrid. I'm sure she'll know more about it. You might even convince her to go out on the hunt with you.
Why don't your hunters take care of it?
Those idiots? Live and let live, my ass. Astrid says we provoked the fucking thing, and now it's our fault it's causing trouble. What are we supposed to do, huh? Just sit and watch until it gets past the gates? Then we'll have the cultivators on our asses too. So I talked to Fenris about it and decided to send out a few warriors.
That was a mistake, as it turns out.
No, you've got to act, even if it means you might fail. The real mistake would be doing nothing at all.
I'll take care of it.
And it's not going to be a walk in the park. If you don't take this seriously, you might as well draw up your will now. But what am I saying? I'm sure you know what to do. Go slaughter that beast.
I know who you're talking about.
I don't believe that.
Should probably lock it again. Aha, there we go. Open.
Did you go to see Wolf?
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. I'll answer your questions.
Don't you want to know if I gave away your real hideout?
I already know you didn't. If you had, we wouldn't be here anymore. I told you, don't underestimate us.
Why are you called the Claws?
The claw is the symbol of our faction. This one's for you. Show it to anyone who asks for it. That shows you're trustworthy. And Kaya, I understand that this is all a little uncomfortable for you. I'm sorry I have to ask you this, but how loyal are you to Jax?
You know me?
Of course we know you. You're an important berserker.
Well, of course it's a little strange for me to be joining forces with you. But I trust Jax. If he thinks this is the right thing to do, then I won't oppose him. Even if I might not like it.
You'll understand if we don't trust you completely. Jax trusts you, so we won't take steps against you. But we'll keep an eye on you.
Fair enough. But let me assure you that I would never double-cross Jax.
Glad to hear it.
How many Claws are there?
I don't even know. We're decentralized. Autonomous cells working all across Magalan. So we know a lot, but that knowledge is spread out among a lot of people. No single cell knows everything, and there's no secret registry for being a Claw. If you're trustworthy, you get our mark. This way, we can't be wiped out, even if a whole cell is discovered.
So you don't have a leader?
You can say we. You're one of us now, after all. And no, we don't have a central leader. There are some who know more than others in the network, but no one person knows everything. So you could say I'm the leader of this particular cell. And Hector and Xander are deeply embedded in our network. Even Rat was with us. Until he betrayed us.
Rat used to be one of you?
Yes, but that was a long time ago. His betrayal showed us how important it is that not all members of the Claws know each other. He almost destroyed the Claws with his deception. But today, we're stronger than ever.
How'd a Claw like Rat get to lead the Berserkers?
Rat does not lead the Berserkers. He's Goliath's puppet, that's all. Rat used his connections to give the Berserkers info on the outlaws. He opened the gates for them to take the fort. The story goes that Rat was given the fort as a thanks from Goliath, but everyone knows that's a lie.
And what do you think?
I think Rat was a pawn. The Berserkers put him in charge because they thought he'd make an easier transition with the outlaws. Goliath didn't want the outlaws to feel under occupation. That's why they put one of their own at the top. But Rat's constantly being watched by the Berserkers in the capital.
What happened to the Claws when Rat took over?
Hector realized quickly that Rat would end up betraying our cell. We disappeared before Rat could reveal where our hideout was, but not all of us were able to escape. We had to leave the field to Rat. It took more than a year before there was enough grass growing for us to make a new hideout without being seen. Rat knew some of us personally. He knew me. That's why I can't show my face near the fort anymore. So, I stay down here and coordinate all the jobs for our cell.
Why work for the outlaws? It's not like you belong to them.
The Claws follow their own agenda. We help the outlaws because we share common goals. Take the Berserkers, for instance. First, they transform Idan into a green hell with their world hearts, and then they do it to Tavar. The fort used to be a desert fortress, you know. And now they're already busy preparing to spread their world hearts toward Caracas.
What are the Claws' goals?
All these wars for Magalan will only result in loss, but once the fighting's over, that's when the Claws will rise and reveal ourselves. In the beginning, we just wanted to make sure we were on top when this was all over. But time and experience have shifted those goals slightly.
Shifted how? In what direction?
We're trying to occupy as many key positions as we can. Ultimately, we want to create an interfactional community, one that thrives on cooperation and peace. Because all the city leaders are too dumb not to wage war on each other, we Claws are just doing it all ourselves.
What have you got against the World Hearts?
Nothing in principle, but with more World Hearts comes more Berserkers, and we're not fans of their ideology of Berserker supremacy. That we're against.
What's my job with the Claws?
We want you to join up with the Berserkers and infiltrate their faction. Get in good with them. Then we'll come and find you with orders. The Outlaws don't accept just anyone into their ranks. But if I let Hector know you've proven yourself, there shouldn't be a problem with you joining them.
Wait. The Outlaws will only accept me if I join the Berserkers first?
That's what infiltrate means. But there's still a lot of work to be done before that. I know you've noticed all the chests here. 2 of them are special chests. The way the Claws work is anonymous. Even if this cell is destroyed, it'll continue to operate. The assignment chests hold all the jobs that need to be done. Find a job you'd like to do from there. Now, listen to me carefully. This part is very important. Never bring any stolen goods back here. You're probably being watched, and if they follow you back here, we're all dead. There are dead drops all over the fort, inconspicuous trash cans. Put the stolen goods in those trash cans, and one of us will take them back to the hideout. Once you're done, come down here to get payment from the appropriate chest. Okay, go on. You're a member of the Claws now.
Thanks for taking care of Wolf for us. Let's hear it. What do you want to know?
What do you mean?
I can teach you anything you want. Want to know how to pick a lock or break open a safe? You found the right guy. All it takes is the right fee.
I want you to teach me something.
I'll gladly teach my skills to one of our own.
That didn't work. Should probably lock it again. Show me what you've got.
With pleasure.
Still not sure we shouldn't have just driven all the outlaws out of here.
Why's that?
We gave them our armor, dressed them like berserkers, and let them take care of our World Heart seedlings. But that doesn't make them real berserkers. I just don't know if we should let those fools near our most sacred plants, that's all.
Done.
Are you sneaking around?
Done. Well, time to get my payment from the reward chest. Aha, there we go. Open.
see you have Thorhild's fertilizer. Good. That'll put a damper on her plans to expand. Go collect your payment from the chest if you haven't done it already.
Do you know anything about Ivan being robbed of his provisions delivery?
I'll assume you're talking about the spices and canned goods Chloe was storing?
That is exactly what I'm talking about.
Sometimes we have to take food off a few plates on the surface. Well, we can't grow any food down here on our own, so you have to expect something like that. I know you understand.
Is there anything left?
There's some leftovers, but I don't think they'd be of any use to you. You'll have to find another way to help your Morcon friend. You should get your fair share.
Should probably lock it again.
That can't be true. Why would someone steal fertilizer?
Maybe they're trying to sow a World Heart farm.
Yeah, maybe. But it's not my problem.
Talk to you later.
You'd best be skulking around somewhere else. Have you lost your mind?
That didn't work.
You'd best be skulking around somewhere else.
That didn't work.
You'd best be skulking around somewhere else. You'd best be skulking around somewhere else. Do you know what you're doing?
That didn't work.
Cut it out, will you?
That didn't work. That didn't work.
You'd best be skulking around somewhere else.
That didn't work.
You'd best be skulking around somewhere else.
That didn't work.
You'd best be skulking around somewhere
That didn't
else.
work.
Do you know what you're doing? You'd best be skulking around somewhere else. Cut it out, will you?
I'm in.
You'd best be
Done.
dirty thief! Not getting away with this!
Stay here.
All right.
you sneaking around?
You'd best be skulking around somewhere else.
Knowledge should...
I'm in. Done. Follow me.
If you like.
Okay, that's done. Wouldn't it be better if I brought Dex to the fort instead of leaving him with Dawkins? I mean, he was our archenemy not that long ago.
The old man doesn't worry me. Just look at the work he's been doing. His desire to help people seems genuine. And the fort isn't safe right now. Attacks have become all too common. There's unrest in the air. I'd rather keep him close. Watch out!
But I gotta admit, you got guts. Pretty ballsy to wander around a Morcon outpost like you own the place. Aren't you scared, kid?
Should I be?
Let's just say, it's lucky for you I'm not hungry.
What are you on about?
I'm a Morcon, right? Everyone knows we eat children and defile corpses. No? Not ringing any bells? Never mind then. Wasting my time.
What is this place?
Ah, well, this is an ancient old world burial site. I'm joking. Look around. It's an outpost, dumbass. Used for all kinds of things, but mainly an early warning system for the grotto. Anyone stupid enough to try to attack us will know about it. Gives us time to beef up our defenses.
Can you sell me some goods?
No. No, I can't. I'm not a merchant. I just make sure everyone in camp has everything they need. I divide up the rations, replace blunt weapons with sharp ones, stuff like that.
My weapon's blunt.
Huh, sure. That's what everyone says.
I'm serious. You couldn't slice butter with this thing.
Okay, let's say for argument's sake, I believe you. Still can't give you a new weapon unless Tengus approves it. Besides, you're not even assigned to this outpost, so your chances are precisely 0. Anything else I can do for you?
Is there no way I can buy anything from your stockpile?
What part of no chance don't you get? Unless you have something really convincing up your sleeve, you're out of luck, kid.
Would this do the trick?
Nope.
How about this?
Still no.
This'll change your mind.
Were you dropped on your head when you were a kid? You could give me 5 times that and the answer would still be no.
So you wouldn't take 5 times that number of shards? For real?
Boy, you are one stubborn piece of... You know what, fine. Go on. Hand them over. Have a look around.
Show me what you got.
More than happy to.
Every kind of crap. Does that make any sense?
I don't know either. Can't right now.
Are you sure?
He's been bugging me about it for days.
We'd better get a move on and get the hell out of here.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing?
I despise thieves! You have no business here! Go before I make you go! That's it!
Cut him off!
Done.
Exactly was he thinking?
You don't say.
I beg to differ.
Really?
Okay, that's done. Aha, there we go. Open.
You actually stole the guidebook from Tylus? That's worth a lot of scratch. I see you got your hands on Scrappy's things, too. That'll take the Berserkers down a notch, even if I do feel a little bad about it. I always like Scrappy. I'll make sure all his things are returned to him. In due time.
Should probably lock it again.
You heard the news? Scrappy was robbed. What? The Scrappy? That nice old man who deals with all the junk?
That's him.
What heartless asshole would rob a poor old man who's got nothing?
I wouldn't be so sure. I don't think Scrappy's as destitute as he pretends.
You and your conspiracy theories again. I don't have time for that.
I'll tell you about it later, okay?
Yeah, you do that. See you later.
How could anyone do this to Scrappy? Him of all people.
I heard he's got more than he...
You can stop skulking around. I can see you.
That didn't work.
What are you doing sneaking around here? 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 What are you doing sneaking around here?
Somebody sneaking like that must be up to no good.
Worried you'll be caught?
That didn't work. I'm in.
Done.
Don't want trouble? Then quit sneaking around.
You got back problems?
That's it. Should talk to Yasma again. Oh, yeah.
All right, my friends. What were you able to find out? Hitch visit...
Okay.
Aha, there we go. Open.
Finally, you get it. If the thieves can get away with that, then what else can they get away with?
I was on their side until now, but this is a tough one. I hope this crime spree ends soon.
I think they'll get the guys soon enough. The guards are on high alert.
Let's hope so.
Listen, there's another problem I have to deal with in Tavar.
What is it this time?
Mutants sighted near the fort. Not an unusual occurrence. But these are lingering around the city gates for some reason. I want to hunt every last Alb hellspawn in the area. Are you coming?
You were able to get Fenris's criminal records? You've succeeded where many have tried and failed. I've got a special mission for a talented thief like you. And there's something we've never seriously considered before.
It sounds dangerous.
Oh, it is. It's Rat. This requires more skill than you may think. Rat isn't one to just hide a key or a code somewhere. His power is only as good as the people who fear him. He's got a safe and a chest in his tower. Each one contains a book. He calls them his blood packs. These books are where he keeps records of all the people who owe him favors. He also has some dirt in there.
It's a weird place to keep dirt.
No, not actual dirt. He collects any valuable info he can on people, to use for blackmail. Once we have those books, we can expand our network very quickly. If you bring me those blood packs, you'll be very well compensated.
But you told me not to bring stolen goods directly here to the hideout.
For the blood packs, I'll make an exception. As soon as Rat realizes he's been robbed, he'll turn the entire fort upside down looking for them. That means our dead drops won't be safe anymore. We can't risk someone finding the blood packs in a trash can somewhere. So, are you willing to try and steal them?
Sounds like it'll be tough. You have any suggestions on where to start?
If I knew where to start, I would have already done it myself. The chest that holds one of the blood packs is right next to his throne. From what I know, it's practically unbreakable. You could try and get it open, but I don't know how good you are. The only other way of getting into that chest is by stealing the key from Rat. He always carries it with him. So you'll have to steal it directly from him if you can't get the chest open. Then you have to worry about the tower. It's rarely unguarded. You'll have to be patient. Wait for the moment when no one's in the tower. There's only 2 guards at night, and they're both smokers. You'll have to wait until they're both on their smoke breaks.
Okay. So I either steal the key from Rat, or break into the chest. Preferably at night when the guards are on a smoke break. Got it.
But that's only for one part of the blood packs. You have to get both books. Just one won't help us. Okay, next you'll have to sneak into the basement of the tower, Rat's treasury. Look for a safe in there. You'll have to crack it. Rat's too smart to write combinations or codes down. And you'll never get the code out of him, no matter what you do to him. You got it?
Oh, steal the key from Rat or break into the chest, crack the safe in the basement, and do it all without being seen. Yeah, if that's everything.
Now you know why no one's made it before. And if you don't succeed, well, you won't be the first. Only give this a go if you're absolutely sure you can pull it off. It isn't worth dying over. But who knows? Maybe you can do it. You've managed all these other jobs so far.
We'll see.
Good luck.
Go away. Busy.
Kaya will join us.
Excellent. There aren't many better than her. Always been proud to stand at her side. Great. Now let's get to work. We have to keep up this momentum.
So what's next?
Time for me to take an inventory. See what we need. You can't help with that, so you're done here. Of course, if you can find more recruits, please keep them coming. Trustworthy or not, I'll take the chance. I need numbers. I can worry about keeping them under control later. The plans for defending the Bastion are set. For now, at least. Keep looking. We need all the help we can get.
We're done for now. Stand by at the bastion.
All right.
Follow me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, somebody needs to talk to the cleaning staff. This place is a shithole.
You're a good warrior. I don't get why you keep making things so hard for yourself.
Hey, I climbed the Berserker ranks faster than anyone before. Right to where I am now, which is high enough, thanks.
I find that hard to believe.
Hey, the higher the rank, the more responsibilities. Where's the fun in that?
Let's just leave it there. Okay. Whatever. My head. This damn infection. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me.
body parts. Oh, excrement. Yeah, this place is nice. Any cleaner than you could eat off the floor. Looks like a great place for a weenie roast, am I right? No? Fine.
Fucking maggot! Leave it to me!
fucking brute!
Okay, we need to get the hell out of here if we want to keep our asses intact. And I like mine intact. Wow, nice. I might just move my couch here next week.
I need to keep going. I know I could have done a lot more for Dex, but it's still not too late.
Get ready!
That didn't work.
too easy.
Nice place. Just needs a cocktail bar.
We're done for now. Stand by at the bastion.
All right.
Follow me.
Request confirmation.
Let's do this. You can take me to the Skyands tech?
Acknowledged. Follow, Commander. Alien technology located nearby. Due north.
Okay. And let's see what we find. What now?
Stand by. Please confirm aware and invading force are same enemy.
They have to be, right? That's just my guess. I don't know for sure.
Request confirmation of original action plan.
You mean to prepare Magalan for the imminent threat of the Aware?
Acknowledged.
Do you see what's going on here? I'd say it's too late for that now. Looks like their invasion is underway.
Acknowledged. Contact.
Seen. Looks like alien agitators. Guarding something.
Immediate offensive deployment recommended.
I'm on it.
Stop! You're standing in front of the Holy Grotto of Ravak, the god of oblivion. What's your business here?
Holy? It's a hole. You know that, right?
Watch your tongue, boy. Or should I cut it out?
Ease up, okay? He doesn't know the rules. Let's start again. What do you want here? Answer or leave?
I want to come inside.
Let in a stranger? Don't make me laugh.
You should advise, nothing more. You're a stranger. Why should we let you in? Do you know what awaits you in here? No easy life. We're Morcons. Our life is hard. Work is our way.
Work and pain.
What kind of work?
Anything that needs to be done.
I'm not afraid of hard work.
Easy to say, harder to prove. Understand this. If you enter and we don't like what you do, you will not leave.
I'll be careful.
Good. You may pass.
Do you really intend to let him pass? What is wrong with you?
That's not your decision to make.
Bring him to Khan. He should decide.
Good idea. You stay beside me, got it? Follow me.
I don't have time right now.
I don't think Marat can hear us anymore. Which means no more pointless bickering. I'm not taking you to Khan. I only said that to shut Marat up. I'm Dimitri, by the way. Now listen, if you really want to stay here, there's a few things you should know.
Such as?
Such as it's a fucking bad idea for you to run around on your own down here. If someone doesn't tell you the rules, then you will get in serious trouble. So that's what I'm gonna do. Khan can wait. Come on then. See that big passageway up ahead? One level below us? Behind it is Ravok's Cathedral and the Blood Cistern. Only the higher-ups are allowed to pay homage there to Ravok in his eternal oblivion. You shouldn't even try to get to the cathedral. If you want in, you'll have to join us, or make one hell of an impression on Khan. Let's move on. Still lots to see. We're just about to enter the War District. That's where we poachers have our cages for bringing new recruits into Morcon society. You joined up voluntarily. Otherwise, you'd probably be in there with the prisoners. Besides the cages, there's also the arena. You can see that later. Watch out for the guards. Not all of them are happy to let you go from one district to another. So just watch yourself, okay?
Can I fight in the arena too?
Even though you're not a Morcon, you mean? It's very unusual. But the arena master is just over there. We can go ask him. Even if they say yes, do me a favor and don't do it now. We haven't got the time. If you get killed in the arena, I'll have to explain it to Khan somehow. I'll wait here for you.
I don't think you fought in the arena yet.
It's true, but my will is unbroken. I want to get out of here.
Yeah, but are you ready?
I have Zarina's blessing, and Ravok is on my side.
And you think that's enough? Good luck.
I'll wipe the floor with those animals.
You have strong lungs. We'll see what's left of them once the beasts are done with you.
Environmental scan initiated. Large amount of debris detected.
Work makes more work.
No one wants to hear my opinion.
Really?
I've never heard such nonsense.
Look at this. I don't believe it. An outsider in our grotto? I don't know about that. It's true, is it not? The world out there really has lost its reason. I bet you've come a long way.
What are you doing here?
It's my job to test anyone who wants to leave the grotto.
Test?
Most of them have never been to the surface. Not like you have. Gotta make sure they're ready for the dangers out there. That's what the arena's for.
And they fight there against your prisoners?
What? No. The prisoners are all to be new followers of Ravok. We use creatures in the arena. Anyone who beats them gets to leave the grotto.
And if they fail?
Then they stay here, where it's safer for them. That's assuming the creatures don't kill them, of course. Which is what happens most of the time. So what are you doing here?
Dmitri told me about the arena.
He should be keeping watch, not telling damn stories. It's me who decides who fights in the arena. You don't need your skills tested, though. You came from outside. You already know the dangers. So, why should I let you fight?
I'm interested in the challenge. Count me in.
A matter of honor? Good to see you youngsters carrying the torch. Bad news, though. We've got no fights on right now. Not enough creatures. Venya's people usually catch the beasts. But they must be having problems since they haven't brought us any new ones. Come back later if you want to know more. Dmitri must be waiting for you. And I hate to leave the gate unguarded. May Ravok be with you.
It'll be fine. Trust me.
The ice desert just gives you frostbite.
There you are. Can we move on?
You'd have put me in a cage if I hadn't come here voluntarily?
We need new blood, and you look like a good prospect. So yeah, that might have happened. I used to work at the cages myself, so come on, I'll show you where I used to work. As a non-Morcon, this must seem strange to you.
Yeah, a little.
If we lose a worker, then that endangers the balance. So we have to keep our numbers up to help us survive. We get these new recruits, teach them all about our way of life, and make them into new Morcons. It's a good life here in the grotto, better than anything outside. So our recruits are safer here, and soon forget about their old lives. But I've said too much.
You really abduct people and put them into cages?
It's not as bad as it sounds, honest. Lots of the people we bring here don't get that we're just trying to save them. But they all see the truth eventually. Trust me, it's kept us going for over 100 years. We survived the impact. We survived decades of isolation and wars. We'll survive whatever these strange towers mean. You'll see. The path of the Morcons is the only true path.
Let's move on.
Sure thing. Finally, we get to the heart of the grotto. The residential district is a holy place for many of us. A place of tranquility, contemplation, and drinking. We don't relax often, but when we do, it's in the cellar with Ghosta. Besides the residential district, there's also the quartermaster's district and trader's district. Who knows how Khan will react to you? Take this opportunity to buy a few things. You might not get another chance. I suggest you talk to Tengus. He might allow you to trade here. Then your journey won't have been for nothing.
Really all live down here?
Eh, you get used to it, and it's safe. But watch out for the tunnels at the back. They're old and in danger of collapsing.
I wouldn't have thought you'd have a bar here.
You mean the cellar? Yeah, as long as the goddamn resistors don't try to get it closed down. It's a good place, and its owner, Ghosta, is a useful man to know.
So where's your quartermasters?
Are you blind? Just over there. Come with me. Talk to Tengus. He decides who can and can't trade here.
Each man gets one ration a day. But Master Tengus, that's just not enough. Perhaps you'd rather eat nothing at all. Forgive me, Master Eye. Never question me again. Yes. Praise be to Ravok. And blessed be the balance. Yeah. Go on. Get out of here. May Oblivion find you, stranger. I see you've traveled a great distance to be here. What do you want? My approval?
And why would I need that?
You won't get anything here without my say-so. Not a job, not a crumb of bread.
No exceptions?
You're an uninvited guest in our home. You'll have to give me a reason to help you.
Maybe there's something I can do for you.
You do something for me? I am the Master of Steel. Whatever I want, I have made. And anything I lose, I can have found.
Guess I better be going then.
Wait. Are you a man of war?
Of course.
I thought so. Now listen. Until you've been given permission to stay, you will not be allowed to trade, and you will not waste any more of my time. We'll see if circumstances change. Now leave.
how did things go with Tengus? Did you get your trading permit?
Nope, not yet.
Thought not. If everything goes well with Khan, you'll have enough time later to convince him.
Let's keep moving.
Don't worry. I'll convince Khan to let you stay. Let's go and see him then. Stay close to me. One more thing you need to know. You don't speak unless Khan speaks to you. Understand?
You got it. Hey, you.
Fuck you. I don't talk to outsiders.
What are you doing here, Dimitri? You'd better have a good reason for leaving your post.
I need to talk to Khan.
But the Great Khan doesn't want to talk to you.
This stranger is asking for refuge.
Interesting.
Murat and I both think he'd make a good Morkhan. We've lost a lot of people recently. We need good new replacements.
And he came here voluntarily, you say?
Yes.
That's unusual. Khan will consider your request. The stranger can stay here until Khan has made his decision. He should return tomorrow and await Khan's judgment.
You get all that?
Yeah. Why didn't he tell me that himself?
It's the rules. As a Morkhan, I'm superior to you, and also responsible for you. It's a privilege to speak with the voice of Khan, and an even bigger one when Khan addresses you personally. So, you heard him. Any more questions?
Why doesn't Khan speak himself?
Khan is a resistor, and he takes his devotion to oblivion, to the void. I guess you'd say nothingness? Very seriously. He holds his tongue as a sign of his absolute devotion to the silence of Ravak.
Sounds a little over the top.
You think that's over the top? There have been followers of Ravak who have taken their own lives to be one with the void. To die is to rejoin the purity of the oblivion.
Does that mean you all want to die?
Of course not. Just realize that no one is expected to devote themselves to Ravak as much as Khan does. All that is expected of an ordinary Morkhan is that they honor the balance. Speaking little or seeking the peace of death is honorable, but we're still people with free will. But if you want people here to respect you, you have to prove you also champion the will of Ravak. Oh, and don't forget to check in with Khan once in a while. If you really can't wait, you can pass the time in the cellar. Or just sleep.
I'm busy already.
Good. Then I can leave you alone with a clear conscience. Murat's probably complaining already. I better get back. You'll find me at the gate if you need me. See ya.
Get the fuck out!
Finally, got a fucking clue.
Get
Not
the
now.
fuck out!
Hey,
you have to keep on running!
Don't go pocketing anything!
Well, let's keep going.
Looking for something?
Stop, outsider. The Great Khan will speak with you.
Finally.
Khan will inform you whether you'll be tolerated here. Go and talk to him. May Ravok accompany you on your path.
I was told you wish to stay with us.
That a problem?
We'll see. Everyone here contributes to the balance. You must work like everybody else. We don't tolerate parasites. Show that you will act in our interest. Contribute.
What do you want me to do?
My overseers will instruct you. Enough talking. Duty calls. May Ravok watch over you.
You heard the Great Khan. Report to Tengus and Zarina. They will give you work.
Where can I find Zarina?
At the Blood Shrine above, next to the entrance to the arena. Be cautious when you speak to her. She is not only a priestess, she punishes those who commit a crime.
I want to talk to Khan.
Is that so? Well, let's see. I have not heard from Tengus for a while. You should speak to him again. Zarina knows nothing of you. Introduce yourself to her. The Great Khan will not waste precious words talking to you until you have proven yourself.
You, come here and state your purpose.
Who's asking?
Arrogant wretch. Who do you think you are? I know you don't belong here. I can smell an outsider from 3 tunnels away. Tell me, what is the general situation beyond the grotto's gates?
Magalan's under assault from an advanced alien race.
Yes, we've seen the Dark Towers. The intruders will be dealt with when the time comes. You're Jax, right? The outsider I've heard so much about. The former Alp commander who ended the war between the Free People and the Alps. Oof, you have quite a reputation there.
Knowing all that, I'm surprised you'll even tolerate me being here.
Oh, you're not the powerful leader of the Free People you once were. Your word carries little weight now. But perhaps there's still a use for you. I didn't get this far by discarding all but the most effective tools. I see immense destructive potential in you, just waiting to be unleashed.
Maybe you can give me a glimpse of what you're truly capable of.
Did you know some Morcons slaughtered the Berserkers at the World Heart to the west?
Oh, did they now? I assume that's Dragon and his band of infidels. Forget him. He's an unbeliever who puts material wealth above all else. The worthless scum that follow him only do so as long as they're paid. One day he'll wake up with a knife in his back. And no one here will be surprised or particularly bothered. I strongly suggest you adopt the same attitude towards him.
I know who you mean. He's not a problem anymore.
We came from nothing. And so we must return to nothing.
You're a Morcon patriarch?
Victor is the only name I go by. Grandiose titles are like bad prostitutes. Use them once, and you're stuck with something unpleasant for life. This world is a festering cesspit. We weren't put here to make a mark in the filth. Our role is only to ensure that the eternal silence returns. Never forget that.
You're preparing for a large-scale conflict, right?
We have a sacred mission to fulfill. All our efforts must be focused on improving our military capabilities. We have no place for those too weak, too indecisive to embrace our vision. The Tormentors will see to that.
What does this sacred mission entail?
Alb and outlaw scum to the north, berserkers and clerics to the west. All festering sores on our world, pestilent growths that plague our existence. Plagues must be eradicated. They must not be allowed to spread. That is Ravok's will, and so it is our responsibility to see it enacted.
How will you deal with the aliens?
The Dark Towers that descended upon Caracas are a sign. The time of deliverance is close at hand. Ravok will guide us. Patience is our most powerful weapon. Soon the heretics will atone for their sins. And don't forget, in the beginning there was darkness, oblivion, balance. We came from nothing, and so we must return to nothing. This we do in Ravok's name.
You're talking about open warfare.
Of course. All we need is improved military strength. We will achieve our goal. Failing Ravok is not an option. At this time, a large-scale offensive would be unwise. But if we're patient, the newcomers to the Battle of Magalan will do their part. Let the foreign interlopers run riot for now, and we will deal with whatever is left. Now leave me. I have business to attend to.
What do you mean there's nothing?
I can't change that. You should know better than anyone that Ghosta puts a price on everything.
That's why I sent you to him.
He never makes exceptions, not even for me. You think he even cares if the prisoners live or die? Maybe he's right. Why should you care what happens to them?
Forgotten what's at stake, have you?
Then ask the distributor.
I did. No luck.
Then I can't help you either. Just keep my name out of this in the future, you hear?
May oblivion find you. It's not often that strangers visit the cages. What do you want from me?
You look after the prisoners?
I just make sure they stay alive. They're no good to us dead. Wish everyone else realized that too.
What does that mean?
You're new here, so I suppose you wouldn't know. I'm talking about those pig-headed blowhards, the resistors. It's us poachers, we're the reasonable ones. We know that death has to wait as long as there's these threats to deal with. But the resistors, if we let them loose, there won't be anyone left to protect us. If we stop them completely, we'll die a slow death. Now you see why we have to take prisoners?
You shouldn't use violence to change people's beliefs.
Why not? Fear eventually turns into belief. It just takes some time, really. Now, time to inspect the cages. Not again! Guards! What the hell? Another 3 dead prisoners! I thought they were just sleeping! Like you were, you mean? Find the cart and get rid of the bodies. Can't leave them lying around for the rats to find. Move! Idiot. Guards, the resistors, all useless fools. What about you, huh? You just gonna stand there?
So what should I do?
I've had it with being the only one who cares about the prisoners. If you take them prisoner, then you have to look after them, right? And the rest of these are already starved halfway to death. And a corpse is no good for serving the will of Ravak. So someone needs to help me feed them.
Fine. What do I have to do?
I warn you now, this won't be easy. It's expensive, keeping the prisoners fed. Seek out more cons who are prepared to donate shards to you.
I can do that.
Yeah, not so fast. Ravak blessed us with stubbornness, see? A single donation is not enough. They have to donate regularly. Best not to expect too much. Especially from those goddamn resistors. If you need anything else, just ask. Otherwise, get out there and start doing Ravak's work. Meet me here later, or find me in the grotto.
About those prisoners.
What about them?
Who do you think would be willing to part with some shards?
Not many here with much to give. Convincing them will be tough. And the resistors don't see the point of prisoners. Instead of potential brothers and sisters, they just see heretics. Don't worry about the merchants. I'll talk to them. Though there'll be little point unless Tengus agrees to take part. 2 of us are not exactly friends. But if you think you can change his mind, go for it.
Can I make a donation?
Of course. Every little bit helps.
Here.
That'll buy a bit of food. Thank you. You're an outsider, but you behave more like a Morcon than some of those here.
You could just let him go.
Not a chance. We must strengthen our numbers, not weaken them. They need to stop fighting it and accept Ravak as their master.
System optimization initiated. Recommend environmental analysis.
Only true servants of Ravok may enter this place. Are you a true servant of Ravok?
I am.
And what proof do you have? You're a stranger to me. Probably one of the new poachers. If you want to come in, you will have to find a resistor who will vouch for you. Only
I see you've been allowed to stay.
How do you know?
Because you're still alive. Let me tell you something. You may have come here with good reason. To give meaning to your life, perhaps. To find a home. But you can't stay in the grotto without giving something in return. So, you'll do what we tell you to.
And what does that mean?
It means completing a job to my satisfaction.
All right, we have an agreement.
You're determined enough, I see. But keep in mind that once a decision has been made, it cannot be changed. This is our way.
You have prisoners rotting in cages.
The dead don't need food.
And you're okay with that?
I am a representative of the Resistors. We see no sense in trying to convince unbelievers of our ideals. Now go. I've told you, there's nothing I can do until you've been given permission to stay.
What is it you want me to do?
A job I can't entrust to any Morcon.
Why not?
If I could, I would have done so already. I need you to find Ivan, one of our warriors. He should return as soon as possible. You can visit our merchants for equipment or anything else you might need for your journey.
It's about Ivan.
I'm listening.
Where should I start the search?
That's for you to find out. He's not here anyway.
If I'm going on this search, I'll need some equipment.
You can get provisions from our supplier. And you'll probably need ammunition. Speak to our weapons dealer for that.
What about healing potions?
Better to endure the pain than to numb it. But I don't expect you to understand that. You're no Morcon, after all. Look for Ghosta in the cellar. He might have what you need. And you'll find plenty of other merchants around the grotto. Just keep your eyes open.
What do you want from him?
He was sent out to find supplies for our people.
I thought you said he was a warrior.
Of course he is. How else could he carry out the raids to secure those supplies? What matters is we're still waiting for them. We can't live on prayers alone. Do not betray my trust, and do what needs to be done. I'm listening.
He's in the fort with the Berserkers.
Then go there and bring him back.
Now?
Now!
I'll set out at once.
Good. That is the kind of obedience I expect. You are more of a Morcon than many around here. Don't get sidetracked. We need the provisions he has. Things are getting desperate. May Ravik be with you, stranger.
Yeah, to work our asses off.
You think this is what I pictured us doing?
First, you dragged me to the crate. Then you had that fucking stupid idea about the fucking stupid clerics, and now this. Welcome to the world's biggest shithole. This is all 100% your fault.
Okay, I can see how this didn't turn out great. That's on me. Listen, how about we...
Oh, shut your fucking face! Just work in silence.
Terrain unstable. Recommend caution.
Hey! You don't belong here. These tunnels could come down on your head at any time. Not a good place to be hunting rats. Densely populated area detected. Deactivating enemy sensors.
Tengus says hello.
So you've been to the grotto?
I have. Although Tengus seems to be under the impression that you're a warrior. not a merchant.
Warrior, merchant, just words. In life, it's not your label that counts, it's what you do.
Tengus said you should be back in the grotto by now.
That sounds like him. Not a shred of patience. But, you already know the problem.
But if I had to guess, I'd say it was Stryker. Me too. He smokes, drinks, and likes to fight. And I observed him taking some notes. Excellent. That may be the deciding clue. But how do we access his notes? I got it, boss. His notebook. Only it's no use to us. Or has one of you learned to read since we last tried? No problem. We'll decode it in no time at all. You know, it's not polite to eavesdrop.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You were listening to my conversation with my friends. Don't think I didn't notice. Whether you like it or not, you are now a part of our investigations. My friends and I would therefore take it as a kindness if you would do us a favor.
Of course. How can I help?
May I please ask you to share the contents of this document with me?
And why do you want to know what it says?
We are certain that the gate guard Stryker is responsible for some inconveniences for which we have been unfairly blamed.
And you think there's a clue in this notebook?
That is correct. Therefore, I ask that you direct your attention to the document I handed you. Take all the time you need.
My head. The infection. I'd already forgotten about it again. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me.
I've got my eye on you.
I want to learn from you.
What can I teach you?